morning, good morning, good morning, and happy Monday to you all. I just wait for a few of you to jump on and we'll get started. So we're going to do a full body workout today. We're going to rotate through 6 exercises and we're going to do 2 rounds. So as always, if you feel that on this Monday morning you want to do a wee bit more or spend a wee bit more time, just pause me after the second round, go back, do a third set on your own, and then do the cool down at the end as well. So we're going to start off with some nice squats. We're going to go down onto the floor and we're going to do a glute bridge. We're going to use a kettlebell or barbells, whatever you have, or even 2 jam jars, and we're going to do a shoulder press. We're going then to go to the floor to a mountain climber, flip over and do a crunch, and we're going to finish off with a nice energetic set of jumping jacks. So nice and simple to kickstart our week. And when you are ready, open the windows, grab your water, and we will get warmed up. So bring it onto the toes, nice and light, and we'll get started. Good. So find your own pace. Get the knees a wee bit higher if you can. Into jacks. So look at how my hands go above my head as my hands go out. You can also come here and alternate. Good. Bring it back to your jog. Get everything moving. Forward and back into your stride. Soft knees. Keep going with that. Just I'm going to open a window. So again, you can step back instead of the stride. So you can be here, stepping back. There's always variations that you can do. Back to jacks. On the spot, speed up. And time. So big circles now with the shoulders. We're going forward, back and forward, and down. Good. Breathe out. Nice and slow. Change direction now, soft knees. Keep that core tight. Good. One more. Hands by the side. Bring the shoulders up to the ears and squeeze low down at the back. Let's go 2 more of those. One more, and stop. Plant the feet. I want you to rotate the hips now clockwise. Get everything opened up and listened out. Change direction. Good. We're going to go into a squat position. So I want you to push the bum back towards the wall behind you. Keep the chest tall, facing me. And then carefully push the bum back up into the air. So stretch out the back of those legs. Let's go again. A bit lower this time if you can. One more up. So we're going to go one more. You might find if you haven't done anything all weekend that you're a wee bit tight this morning. That's okay. Rotate there if you can. And then hands on the floor, and I want you to step back into a plank position. So this is your plank for starting all the activities in the floor, like mountain climbers, etc. Bring the foot to the hand if you can, or up to the side. Reach up, rotate, and down. Bring it carefully back. Switch sides. We're going to do 2 more each side. In your own time. Keep the pelvis nice and low. One more each side. And down. Down onto your fours. Sit back onto your bum. Stretch it here. Bring it back up onto all fours. Toes into the floor. Bum in the air. Push the hips back. And then use your hands to walk up, out. Now, You know my dog, he's giving out because he hasn't been fed yet. Right, so we're going to go straight into our squat and then down onto our glute bridge. Leave me alone. So with your squat, you can use a sofa or a chair if you want. You can have a weight in your hand if you wish. I'm going to avoid that this morning just because my shoulders pain up. So if you're going down onto the squat without a weight, hands go up to the ceiling, towards where the ceiling and the wall meet. And you want to push those hips back and keep the chest nice and tall. So you're going for those for 30 seconds. When you're ready, 3, 2, let's go. So push the hips back and down. Again, you can use a chair for guidance. You're pushing back and at the top, and you're pushing the hips forward, squeezing the bum as you get to the top, keeping that whole posture straight, and stand up straight. Low, stand, push, stand. Keep going with that. Again, as I said, you can use a chair, 10 seconds to go. And you can go down as far as you're able to go and use that chair for guidance until you find that you're confident enough to go with your basic squat. And time. Well done. So, next one we're going to is onto the floor for our glute bridge. And then you should have your weights to hand. And we're going to pick up the shoulder press after that. So, here, flatten the back, feet flat on the floor, hands by your side, shoulders flat onto the floor. And I want you to bring the pelvis towards the ceiling, squeeze the glutes here at the top, and then roll back down into that flat position again. When you're ready, 3, 2, let's go. And bring it back down. So this is a very controlled movement. No jerking, hands by the side. Push it up gradually. Hold it here at the top for a second, and then rotate and roll back down again. Go again. 1, 2, 3 up. 1, 2, 3 down. 1, 2, 3 up. And you're squeezing the bum at the top, guys. You want to make sure that you're pushing your pelvis here, not your tummy. We can all put our bellies to the ceiling. You want to push the pelvis up. So you're going to get a straight line from here to your knees. Do you see that? And then roll it back down. You're nearly done. One more. Push it up through. And bring it back down. Well done. Carefully bring it to your toes. And we're going to go into our little shoulder press. So, if you have one weight, hold it in front of you. If you have two, hold them either side of your shoulders. Elbows are staying facing forward. I plant my feet, soften my knees, tuck my pelvis, and I'm nice and strong now. The whole way from the floor I'm supported. I'm going to push my elbows towards you, and my hands go above my head. Are you ready? 3, 2, let's go. So you want the arms, the biceps touching the ears at the top. Down, then bring it back up. Keep that core nice and tight as you go. Breathe. And again, check your back now. If it's arching, you might want to split your stance here. That's okay. Make sure that core stays tight and your back does not arch. 5 seconds to go. Let's go one more. Elbows low. And time. Well done. Bring it down onto the floor now to our mountain climber. And tilt you up so I can see you. Here we go now. So you're in your plank position. You're going to bring the knees into the chest. Remember, you can do this off a wall or off a height. If you're off a counter or a height here or a wall, straight line to the heels, posture tall, knee up, knee up, knee up. Are you ready? 3, 2, let's go. So we're on the floor in a plank position, hands are below my shoulders. Check my pelvis is low, not here, and I'm bringing the knee in as I go. So I want to make sure that I keep my hands right below my shoulders. Keep going, you're halfway through. And as I'm doing this, if I find that my hands are in front of my head here, if you're in this position, you're going to hurt your back. So bring yourself back up, knees in. Pelvis low, 5 seconds. 3, 2, and time. Well done. Bring it onto your back. And we're going straight into that crunch. Feet on the ground. Beginners, hands are here, head and shoulders are up. If you're not a beginner, go here. Keep the head and shoulders up. 3, 2, let's go. So we're bringing it up. We crunch here. And that's what moves our hands. Lock everything here. Nothing moves except here. If I want to go to an advanced version, I'm still in the exact same movement. I'm just have lifted my legs. My head and shoulders never, ever go back here. Ever. Keep them here as your starting point.
Bring them up and down, up and down. You've got 10 seconds to go, guys. You can do this. Come on, get a good crunch here now this morning. 5 to go. 3, 2, let's go one more. And crunch. Well done. Bring it to your feet. And we're going to finish off this session or this round with some jumping jacks, the same as what we did in the warm-up. 3, 2, let's go. So again, you see how I start here? I can go to the side. My hands stay high. If you're doing this version, make sure your hands stay at shoulder height, okay? If you're going into the full version, hands go above the head, so it's up and down. Sometimes you see people doing this. No, out, in, good. You're nearly there, guys, we've got this. Come on, get a break now after this. 10 seconds. Speed it up if you have. 3, 2, time. Grab a drink. Well done. I don't even know what's going on with this morning. Anyway, pour some water. So, start you up again. Open some windows. They're probably not going to stay open. It's quite breezy this morning. So I hope you're all okay. Again, as I said at the start, a nice full body workout. We are working every single muscle in our bodies here this morning. If you don't have a weight and you're panicking about the shoulder press, just grab a tin of beans or anything at all, or even 2 if you have them, and you're just going to work. It doesn't matter what weight you're carrying. Once you start to do the repetitions properly, you're going to feel it, so it doesn't matter what the resistance is. If you have a weight, go for it. If you've been working on the same weight for the last few months, up it a wee bit, see how you get on. But again, with those shoulder presses and any of those moves that we're using weights for, making sure that your pelvis is in the right position and that your core is tight, makes sure that your back is not doing the work. When we do shoulder presses and stuff like that, we're working the arms and shoulders. We're not working the lower back and we're not working the core as such. And people make the mistake of, all this crack. It's wild crack, looks like you're dancing in a disco, but if you're not controlled here and safe here, these muscles are doing work that they're not supposed to be doing. So just make sure that you plant the feet, soften the knees, always, always, always tuck that pelvis, core is tight, and that gives you the solid foundation that you need. So let's get started and go into round 2. Same again, guys. So we're starting off with our squats, down into our glute bridge, and back up into our shoulder press. Are you ready? Yeah? Okay. 3, 2, let's squat. Low and up. We're going to hold it up. If you've got a weight in your hand, make sure that when you come to here, that it doesn't call you forward. I always want your chest facing me. No matter how low your butt goes, your chest stays tall. So remember, hands towards where the ceiling meets the wall, because that allows your chest to stay in position. And when you get to this top movement, you squeeze at the top. We're nearly there. Last 5, 3, 2, and time. Bringing it straight down to the floor for our glute bridge. So remember, you're working the spine, you're squeezing the glutes, you're controlling the core. Feet are flat. 3, 2, let's go. So I want you to push the pelvis up. Make sure your shoulders are flat. And then roll the spine back down. Go again. Squeeze that pelvis to the top. Squeeze the bum at the top. And then release kind of vertebrae by vertebrae as you come back down again. Up and down. You've got 10 seconds to go. So this movement is the same as the deadlift, except we're on our back. So if you're ever doing a deadlift, or say myself or Emma looking to do one, but you don't have a big weight or you're not able, this is what you do instead. Last 3, 2, squeeze, and bring it back down. Well done. Shoulder press time. Again, grab those weights, or those jars, whatever you have. We're going straight into it. Remember, plant, soft knees, tuck the pelvis, shoulders back and low. 3, 2, let's go. Push the elbows up towards me. Keep them forward as you come down. Don't make this crack, okay? Watch here. No. Elbows are forward, and you're pushing up. Biceps touch your ears. Well, go towards your ears. I've got big ears, so they touch mine very easily. Up we go again. And bring those elbows nice and slow. So it's the same speed up and down. 5 seconds to go. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. Let's go one more set. Just up again. Last time. And down. Well done. Carefully step that weight down to the floor for your mountain climber, or to the counter, or to the wall. Straight into it. 3, 2, let's go. Keep that pelvis low. Now, if you want to add a little bit of jumping to it, or speed, that's fine. Keep those pelvises low. I do not want bums in the air. Here, and you come. 15 seconds to go, guys. Keep it low. Again, you can cross it over if you wish, but make sure those hips stay low and the hands stay below the shoulders. You're nearly there. Come on, you can do this. 5 seconds. And time. Bring it down over onto your back. We're going straight in to our crunches. Back down, head and shoulders up. 3, 2, let's crunch and release. Crunch and release. Never go past your starting point. Remember, floor, start, go. And you only come back as far as the starting point each time. Good. Find that crunch. You should feel that burn now this time around. Nearly there, guys. Come on. 5 more seconds. Let's go 5 more crunches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more for luck. 6. Haha. Bring it up. And we're straight into our jumping jacks to finish our set. Are you ready? Take your time if you're not. Swear at me if you need to. It's okay. I can't hear you. Ready again. Remember, here or full jack. 3, 2. Let's go. So finish it off now. Nice and energetic. Breathe. Bump that up. If you've got music on, blast it. We're going to go for the last 10 seconds. Are you ready? Let's go. Keep those hands going up and down. 3, 2, and time. Grab a drink. Well done. Okay, are we all right? Yeah. If you're able to play music while you're training with us in the mornings or the evenings or whatever time you're training, do. We can't obviously play music here because of licensing laws and stuff like that, but definitely do. I find, even personally, if there's a beat going, I'm more likely to push it out to the end. So feel free to put on some rock music or whatever you want, anything you want at all, and have it blaring in the background. So for those jumping jacks and stuff like that, if you can find the rhythm and the music, you're flying. So if you're very energetic, go back and do that last round again, and then meet me back here, and we'll go through our cool down. So I'm going to ask you to lie down on your backs to start our stretching and cool down. Nice deep breaths here now. So lie down, try to have the back flat here. Extend the heels to the wall, and then hands to the wall above you. So you're going almost like you're stretching out here, but not pointing toes, pushing the knees. Deep breaths. In and out. Allow the body to relax into the floor. One more. Good. Bring the 2 knees up a little bit, and you're going to hug them in to your chest. You can rock slightly side to side and roll it out on the floor if your spine allows. If it doesn't, don't do it. Hold on to your left knee now and extend the right heel towards the wall in front of you. Now remember, you can go here. This is fine. If you can go here without your back arching or your tummy screaming at you, go for it. So you stretch to your own ability, bring that back in. Again, I can go here, and I'm pulling in this knee as I go, or I can go here, or if I'm able, I'm going here as long as my back doesn't arch. Good. Bring them both together again. Feet onto the floor. right ankle onto your left knee and just push that knee away from you. Keep it nice and simple this morning. Carefully switch sides. Push it away. So you should feel that right down into your hip flexors and glutes. Push it away. Very good. So feet down. I want you to go onto your side or onto your front, whichever you can do. So I'm going to go onto my front. My hands are here. I'm going to take my foot and bring my heel towards my bum. Make sure there's a straight line from your feet to your shoulders. If you're in this position, push your pelvis forward and feel that stretch into your quad. And then carefully release. Release the other side. Heel to bum. Try and keep the knees together, guys. Push the pelvis forward. Feel that stretch into your glutes. And down into your quad. Good. And bring it back down. Hands are below the shoulders now. I just want you to carefully push yourself up and look at the wall. So just allow that stretch into the lower abdomen. Up until underneath the ribs. Breathe. Now push the bum back. Back to child's pose that we did in the opening. Really allow those shoulders to stretch. Come up onto all fours. I'm going to turn this way so you can see me. I want you to use your right hand and just rotate it through as far as you can. Stretch those shoulders and stretch that upper back. So back to center nice and carefully. And again, I'm going to rotate my chest. So I want to turn my chest to face that wall. Back to center. Toes into the floor. Put your bum in the air. Push the heels back. And then walk it back up. When you come back to standing, push the hands up to the ceiling. Nice deep breaths. Out to the side. Now pull the fingers back towards the wall behind you here. You'll really feel that up into the arms. Ow. Back in front of you. Push it forward. And out and down. Take a big step back. Find your balance. Tuck that pelvis and low. Bring it back up. Carefully switch sides. Again, find your balance. Tuck that pelvis forward and low. You'll feel that stretch right down into the quad even before you go down into the lunge position. Bring it back up. Back to center. Hands to the side again. Around the back. And then I want you to roll the shoulders back and down. And take a bow. Grab a drink. Go make a coffee. Do what you have to do. Have the most wonderful Monday. I will be back again with you tomorrow for cardio and core. So until then, take care of yourself.